Hello, 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 guys. Welcome to this live broadcast. Welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I am Skip La Cour. I'm so glad you're here today. When you come on to this live broadcast or the replay version, make sure that you say hello, hello, hello. Tell me where you're watching me from. If you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions, you just want to connect, make sure you post that down in the comment section. I will acknowledge you, give you a shout out, say hello, hello, hello. I'll link you to some of my videos over on skiplacour.com or answer your questions directly. If you take the time to do that, I will connect with you. Right, I'm so glad you're here. That's what I love about Workouts for Older Men Live, is that we have the chance to actually connect at a deeper level more than just a recorded video or a blog post. If you're new to this social media platform, my Facebook page, my YouTube channel, my Instagram page, I want to take the time to introduce myself. We have so many new, driven, ambitious men joining our special group of men. My name is Skip La Cour. I'm a coach, I'm a speaker, and I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a writer. What I really focus on is helping older men, busy, productive lives. You've taken care of your family, your business. And now is the time you want to take care of yourself. I give you simple and effective strategies, age-optimized strategies that are right for us. Our mindset, our physical body, all right, our lifestyle, training, eating, lifestyle strategies to be effective and efficient with your willpower, focus, energy, and time. My brand new age optimization system. It's all about the training, eating, lifestyle, mindset strategies to help you become your best, both inside and outside of the gym. I'm a former 6-time national champion drug-free bodybuilder, and that's extreme focus and dedication has given me the insight, the perspective to understand all the strategies that I know you're looking through all the internet. Getting a lot of your information from the younger, passionate fitness experts. They don't live our lifestyle. They don't have our mindset. Right? A lot of times they don't have the same priorities in life. They just have our mutual passion for fitness. I get that. I was that guy. I'm 16 years removed from my competitive bodybuilding days where I'd carry the gallon of water jug around me, stop and eat 8 times a day. All those things that aren't necessarily productive, but they make you feel good, right? On my way to 6 national drug-free bodybuilding championships, writing about, thinking about it. Now I have a life like you. Right, I've got to be more effective and efficient with my limited amount of willpower, focus, energy, and time. Your willpower, focus, energy, and time, those are limited resources. I don't care how disciplined you are. I don't care how determined you are. We have to use them effectively, especially at our age. And that's what you're going to get from me, our continual connection. I want you to be on all my social media platforms. I'm posting something new and different. Sometimes just being in the company of men who are like you, the vision, the imagination is the same direction. Sometimes that's better than the strategies, right? When we have that clarity, that accountability, all right, it just helps us just keep on keeping on. And I'm so glad you're here. Make sure you're on all of my social media platforms. In this video, I want to talk about weight on the scale. Weight on the scale. Many of us, we want to lose weight, right, to look our best, be lean, be fit. We don't want to be carrying around all that extra weight as we're a little bit older now. It's not good for our heart, right? We know that, right? The time has gone by, the years have gone by. We're focusing on our business and our family. Now is the time we got to get that weight under control, put less pressure on our heart. But we want to build that muscle. We want to stay lean, right? And so we talk about weight on the scale. So in this video, I want to break it down. Weight on the scale, is that a good way to measure your progress? What are the benefits? What are the drawbacks? What's a great strategy when it comes to weighing yourself on the scale? Also, at the end of this video, I want to talk about my ultimate 12-week fitness transformation journey for older men with busy, productive lives. It's the biggest, it's the best, it's huge. It's the only one that's specifically designed for older men. Right? 12-week fitness transformation journey. I call it my ultimate 12-week fitness transformation journey because in addition to 12 weeks of going back and forth with me, accountability, group coaching calls with other men, get to text me all throughout the month, January, February, and March. Right now we start 8, you and me, 8 one-on-one private group coaching sessions, you and me, one-on-one over the phone. I want to work directly with you over 8 weeks, starting now, going through December, so we're ready to really hit it. When January hits and the 2000, you got the training strategies, the eating strategies, you're certain and confident moving forward. So let's talk about that weight. A lot of times, we get driven, we get ambitious, we want to lose that weight on the scale. There's a lot of different strategies on what to do. Some people say, don't get on the scale. It's just a distraction, right? It's not a good measure of how to weigh yourself, and so we just don't use it as a measure at all. Some people get on the scale, once a week. They do it first thing in the morning. They know they're a little bit lighter. They do it every Saturday morning, 8 o'clock, same time of day, and that's their strategy. Some men weigh themselves every single day, right? Maybe it's in the morning when you know you're at your lightest. What is your strategy for losing weight? I want to talk about that because if you don't have this right, it can dismantle the foundation of your strategies, whether it's training or eating, right? Your mindset, because you don't know how it works with weight on the scale. And it'll just, like I said, if you don't understand how this works, you'll be constantly questioning your training strategies, your eating strategies, if you're going in the right direction. And we have a lot of that anyway, right? So let's talk about that. When I talk about weight on the scale, we assume, or sometimes we assume, that the loss of weight is the loss of body fat, right? It doesn't matter how many pounds you lose on your way to get fit. It wouldn't matter if it was all body fat and you look good, you look lean, you look ripped, right? So sometimes when you're going by weight goals, it's not a good indication of your progress. Like, for example, if you've been on a low-calorie diet, low-carb diet, let's say, right, and then you start eating a more balanced diet, maybe you've learned some of the strategies that I talk about, how you have to eat to rev up that metabolism, keep it going. You need more food. You can't just stop eating or eat too low of calories. All right, so when you initially start eating right in a healthy manner, not strict low-calorie dieting, right, to build that muscle, lose that body fat at this age, right, you might gain a couple pounds on the scale, but it's good, healthy pounds. The muscles are engorged with fluid like they should, right? So that indicator you could be doing everything right and be a couple pounds on the scale, and you think you're doing things wrong because you don't know how it works, right? Weighing yourself every morning may be great. Weighing yourself once a week, a lot of guys think that's what I'll do. Here's the challenge. If you weigh yourself in the morning, you probably know that's probably the most complimentary number. Then when you weigh yourself at night, after a good number in the morning, you could be 4 or 5 pounds up at night. So a lot of men know they shouldn't weigh themselves at night because they don't want that quote-unquote bad number. Right? Here's the thing, though. If you have the good number in the morning and the bad number at night, you understand that it's just you didn't do anything wrong with your training or eating, nothing to change that day. It's just the normal fluctuation. But it's important to remember that fluctuation can be morning to morning to morning to morning too. You can be 1 or 2 pounds up on one day and then 2 pounds down, and it's the same time in the morning. Your best weight every single day, right? So if you weigh yourself every single week, right, you have a great week of training and eating and discipline, and you feel real good about what you do, you can weigh yourself just say like every Saturday, and then you get on the scale next Saturday. What you didn't notice is all the ups and downs, even in the morning, as well in the night, as night. And then you get on the scale, and it's the same weight, right? And you're thinking, oh my God, I did all this work, I didn't lose any weight. What am I doing wrong? Then you start questioning your training strategy, your eating strategies, right? Because you did all that work all week long, and it didn't go down on the scale. But what you may not know, because you don't understand how it works, or you're not measuring, you may have been down 3 pounds on Wednesday of that week. Same training strategies, same eating strategies. But because of when you hit it, you just didn't have a good day, so to speak. It looks like all that work was just wasted. And then you start questioning your training and eating strategies because not knowing how it works. Right? So it's really important. Here's my strategy when it comes to weighing yourself and measuring your progress is that, again, you got to make sure that you're certain and confident with the training and eating strategies. I say to just understand how it works by watching how it works. So I'm just the opposite of the people who say, don't get on the scale at all because it doesn't matter, or they say just get on the scale once a week for the reasons why I talked about, or just get on the scale in the morning. I say get on the scale in the morning and in the night, every single day while you're tracking your progress, your systems, your strategies, because you will see how it varies, not just from in the morning and night. And of course, you're not going to change anything. If you had a great day of eating and training, that you understand that if you go up on the scale at night, it doesn't mean anything. Well, you need to understand that every single day, every morning and every night. When you do that, right, you'll start to understand the ebb and flow of not just from morning to night, but morning to morning, morning, night to night to night. And you can start relying on indicators in the mirror, right, that you're building muscle, losing body fat, right? You're not going by that weight on the scale because it totally throws you off. And again, if you don't understand this, you're going to just, I've seen guys, they just throw away all the eating because it doesn't seem to work. They just kind of concentrate on the training, or they're always switching their training routine because they just don't know how the indicator works with weight. Now, I had a question, the guy said, well, does weight matter at all? Well, sure. It should trend downward over weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. It should trend downward. But again, when you weigh yourself every morning and night, you'll start looking at indicators. You'll see the separation. You'll start seeing the skin a little bit thinner. You'll see veins popping out. See cheekbones, right? The neck getting thinner, and you're getting lean. You're losing body fat, not necessarily weight. So going just at it, morning and night, you'll start to stop relying on that weight on the scale and start relying on what you actually see in the mirror, because that is the best indicator. And you have to learn how to rely on that, because the mind, as you probably know, plays tricks on you. It's not as black and white as a number, but as you can see, that number isn't black and white at all. You got to get used to trusting your judgment of what you see in the mirror. Right? So I hope that's helpful when it comes to weight on the scale, losing body fat, keeping muscle, because you don't want to derail all your good habits with all that uncertainty. Hey, I want you to join me for my 12-week fitness transformation journey. This is the ultimate 12-week fitness transformation journey. I've led a lot of men, right? And what I used to do in the past is 3 one-on-one coaching sessions. We break down training and nutrition. I help them understand all the confusion when it comes to training and eating, put them on a training plan program that works for them and their lifestyle, a nutrition plan the same way, right? So they would go on. But my guys need more time with me, more time. So after they understand the concepts on these recorded calls weekly, 1 hour every single week, I want more time with you to go through it, to make sure you're doing what you know. You're anticipating our weekly calls that are on the same day, on the same time for 8 weeks, all through the month of November, all through the month of December into January. So when we hit our group coaching calls and we start sprinting, we've made it through the holidays, you've got the right mindset, you've got the right heart, you've got the right gut with all that time with me. That's what I call the ultimate 12-week fitness transformation. And then we go into January, February, and March with our 12-week fitness transformation. Again, it is the ultimate. I want you to go to skiplacour.com/transformation. I want you to learn all about it. Fill out that questionnaire. Even if you're at all interested, fill out that questionnaire. I'll send you an email. I'll text you. We'll have a conversation and see if it's a good fit. And because we have so much time, I'm sure that we can figure out a package for you, right? I want you to be with me for 8 weeks, but maybe 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 weeks. That gives us flexibility to create the right package for you, right? So go to skiplacour.com/transformation. I want you to join me. I want to make 2020 our year together. And you're loving these workouts for Old Men Life. I want you to come back every single day, every single time. We're going to hit it hard in 2020 starting now. I want you to come along for this journey. I'm so glad you are here. Hey, expect the best from yourself today. Expect the best from your efforts. Expect the best from other people. They will get you your message, the value you provide. You just be patient. You be persistent. Right? They'll get you. How can they not get you? You are a force to be reckoned with. Let's take on the day with a sense of urgency. Hey, when you're a little bit older, we got more time behind us than we do in front of us. So train with a sense of urgency. Eat with a sense of urgency. Love, connect. Fulfill your mission with a sense of urgency. Have a great day. Have an outstanding, have an awesome day. Think big. And think bigger than getting bigger.